Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, hello Red Pill, this is Red Pill in the Wind. Let me tell you a little something about game. These pickup artist type things, you know. It's only effective and it only works with low value women. So running game works with low value women. What do I mean by low value women? Women who continuously depreciate their value by flat backing it just about every single night after a night drinking on a town in a club. They're going to a random dude's house every night in the club. They're destroying their value. You know? They're in a mindset of low value. You know, they think that when they turn 30, their value is going to increase. No, your value does not increase. Your value does not increase, ladies. I'm sorry. As much as I want to disagree, with what I'm saying, your value does not increase. It actually decreases, and I'm gonna tell you why. With every slong that you take in hole in slot A, B, or C, whatever batter that you accept painting your walls, your tonsils, or your colon, or sometimes you're getting a skin treatment, that decreases your value. That turns you into a sludge pit. You're nothing more than a sludge pit, a slime pit. It is what it is. Because that type of batter is kind of slimy and disgusting. When it doesn't come from you, when it doesn't come from another man, when it doesn't come from the man that it originated from. Which is why you're going to have a hard time finding anybody to kiss and or eat either slot A, B, or C. Because you have taken so much frickin' Johnsonville brats, Hillshire Farm sausages, and ballpark franks, you make it hard to trust. Because you like Johnson. Dun, 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 dun. Now, gentlemen, this whole game that these pickup artists are trying to sell you, continuously sell you, work on low value women. Women that have been ran through. Across this here street, more like interstate, that's gonna hurt like hell. And it only works on low value women. Women with the mindset of a middle schooler. Because that is the same type of game that has been ran on women when I was in middle school. When I was entering middle school, coming out of elementary school, middle school, high school. And that was a long daggone time ago. Trying to get my steps in, my cardio. I just prefer to do it outside, not in the gym. But for the most part, you ladies and gentlemen who continue to deplete your value, or basically stagnate your value. Well, I wouldn't say deplete it, but stagnate it. Keep it anywhere, because you're not dealing with anybody that's going to enhance your value. You're not dealing with anybody that's going to enhance your value. They're going to continue to deplete your value as you continue to add to it. For all intents and purposes, for that game, for that run game, for the amount of price that you pay to learn this game from these pickup artists, you might as well buy yourself a, dare I say it, prostitute. Dare I say it, prostitute. It's illegal for you as a man. I wouldn't suggest it for for you as a man. But I don't suggest it. I don't support it. But if you got to do what you got to do, who am I to stop you? Like I said, $5,000 for most of these pickup artists to teach you game. That's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive to me. Heck, my rent, that's 5 months worth of rent. Actually, and eventually that's probably going to be 4 and some change months worth of mortgage payments that I could be making. So tell me, help you make that make sense to me. Why are you paying for these pickup artists when you can learn the same game cheaper? When you can learn the same game cheaper from an escort, from a prostitute, from a hooker. You can learn the same game. Yeah, you're going to get your head rocked. Yes, you are. But you can learn the same game cheaper, probably with better quality, from an escort, prostitute. A horizontally oriented entrepreneur. A horizontally oriented entrepreneur. That's where you can learn the best from. A horizontally oriented entrepreneur. Take the first letters of each word. You can learn it cheaper that way. You don't need to pay $1,000, $5,000 to learn the same thing. You can learn over time for cheaper. See, these pickup artists want to tear you down, inculcate you with a whole bunch of crap that some of it's useful and the other some of it's useful. Half of what is useful, you're going to crap it down the drain anyway. You're going to be inculcated with so much information that you're going to end up brain dumping it. Because it's too much. The human brain can only hold but so much knowledge. Oh, yeah. That walk was pretty good. Uphill, downhill. It's going to be a great walk. I can already tell. Oh, yeah, that's a good walk. So, by you listening to people who use the word elite in their name, and they're not really elite, by you listening to people who use the word elite and potentially pair that up with a metal that may be of high value, that is typically used as a catalytic converter, by you listening to people who try to be school principals or some sort of disciplinary official in a middle school, because the only people that have those type of disciplinary titles are people who are middle schools. But people who put names, who put error numbers, or like era, like 19 something, like 1940 something in their names. People who are like, who have the name of a Pokemon. People who want to be a freaking martial artist. Congratulations, you're a martial artist. Great, just enough. Basically, I'm gonna say this here. The martial arts are just enough to get your ass whooped. Just like the martial arts I know, just enough to get my behind whooped. So, you, me, same. So, when you go ahead and run up here and tell me that crap about, hey, use this game, it's for low value women. For women that literally flat back it at the club with every dude who literally take the time to get as many simps buying them drinks as they can for the night. Oh, let you know now, the Japanese have it down pat. The Japanese have it down pat. They don't buy alcoholic drinks. When you buy them a drink, they get the non-alcoholic version. Just let you know that now. So that when you realize that she ain't getting messed up, she ain't getting drunk, if you're into that crap. Me, a drunk chick is disgusting to me, but hey, a drunk chick's disgusting to me. If you can't do it sober, you shouldn't be doing that at all. But hey, this is Red Pill No One, signing off.